So hello, my name is Laurel with Tarot Heaven, and we're going to talk about the Six of Wands and just in general what it means. So the Six of Wands is about victory, because you can see you've got the guy walking or on his horse and walking with his horse, and like people look like they're adoring him and the crowds are cheering, and so it's definitely about a victory. So it's like, you know, you go from the Five of Wands where you're trying to figure out how to be victorious, and then you get to the Six of Wands and you are victorious. In love, it is a six, and all sixes go back to the lovers. So it is a good card to get in love, but it can be a little much because you have to be careful with the Six of Wands energy, because they're the six, because wands, it's fire and it doesn't do well in Malkuth, which is earth. So like that's why when you get to the Ten of Wands, you see like all this like heavy burdened energy, because fire does much better in the beginning stages. So like 0 or ace, 2, 3. And then when you get to the 6, it can be almost duplicitous sometimes. So it can be about someone, like maybe you're dating someone and they really just like you to be around them just because, you know, you're making them feel, they make you feel really confident and good. Like you like the adoration of the relationship more than you like the person that you're in a relationship with. It can also be about like spending long nights in bed together, I guess, just, you know, reading to each other, whatever people do in bed. So I guess it depends on like who you are in the card. Are you the fans adoring and cheering for the man, or are you the man on the horse who wants the adoration? Because sixes always they have like a duality to them, like an evenness as well. The Six of Wands is also a 6, and sixes are Tipperith on the Tree of Life. Tree of Life, that's where like the center is the sun, it radiates. It's like if you look at it, everything's going towards the Six of Wands. So it's also about ego. So you can get too egotistical with this card. You know, you may be feeling like super good though about yourself. Like you really like yourself, so you're feeling really confident. When you get this card, you feel confident, you feel in charge, you feel in control. As advice, I think the Six of Wands is telling you like you're going to win. If you're going to be in court, you'll win. If you're thinking about someone and you want to date them, you're going to win their heart. The Six of Wands, like, how does he feel for me? He adores you. Don't worry about it. He thinks or she thinks you're like magic and majestic, and they really like you. So it's a good card to get in love, though you have to be wary of ego a little bit. So it depends on like other surrounding cards as well. So it's not like everything, because I think if you notice, like, what's with that green draped whatever, I don't know what it's called, blanket, it's on a horse. It's like when you see that in tarot, like when you see a blanket draped over something, like when you also see that in the Nine of Cups, it basically is like someone's concealing something or hiding something from you. So it can be a little bit of a duplicitous card, but in general, I think it's like a really generally good card. And again, it just sort of depends on like where it falls in the reading, and really use your own intuition when you're reading. So Six of Wands is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter in Leo is like all about expansion and expanding that energy. Jupiter is all about luck, passion. Passion. Because it's Jupiter. We use that in looking at your love life sometimes. But Jupiter's like larger than life. So Jupiter in Leo is about being larger than life.